Dear Online Security and Rape Recovery Diary, this is Annika, psychic medium and channeler, sucker of all kinds of energies. I suck up the energies of my environment and transmute them into something better. After 24 years of rape every 2 to 5 years, I created an online security diary to stay safe. It's done! Almost. I changed the room around again, so I thought maybe my energy is blocked. Maybe I have to change the room setting so my energy can be unblocked. I have no idea. Please unblock this. Let me do this. I am still in my mother's house. I am feeling right. Less blocked than yesterday, and yesterday less blocked than the day before. So less blocked, less blocked. I think the Red Bull was really bad for my brain. Values met. Peace, peaceful day. Flow, yeah. Security. I feel safer than yesterday. Benevolence, yep, only benevolent humans today. Oh, my mother told me she wanted to get my winter coat fixed. Like the inside kept breaking, and I already sewed it together for 20 hours or more, and she wanted to get it fixed. But the guy said an impossible price, an impossible amount. He probably saw its boss and he knows what it costs when it's new, so he adjusted the price to the worth of the coat. But doing the job on a cheap jacket would be much more cheaper, I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't like that. It's like a prostitute. Prostitutes do that. When they see, oh, someone has money, they raise the price. You don't do that. You don't raise the price. You got your price, and your price is your price. And then you do the work for that price, don't you? Which is why I keep thinking about my pricing, because I don't really know yet how much do I need. I know what I deserve, but people can't pay what I deserve. So, but the work, the value of the work I do, to put the price on that is very hard. And then, like, I would love to keep it as low as possible so everybody can afford it, everybody who's able to. But then also you have to have a price that keeps people away from your vicinity that would just do bullshit with your energy. You know, like cheap people, it's just a fact. Cheap people abuse your energy. Like, that's what they do. That's why you can put money into poor people and it just flows away. And yeah, it's like the TikTok people who think the rich should give their money to the poor and then everybody's safe. No, if the rich give the money to the poor, everybody's poor. That's what they don't get. Like the low energy. So if you have like a too low price, you call in, or people with very low energy, and your energy is always affected by the energy around you. So if you have low energy too close to you, it's like the cheap prostitutes as well. Like super cheap, like that's death to your soul. You cannot sell your body for, I don't know what, cheapest amount possible. And rape, of course, the very worst. That's like millions into minus. A whole lifetime gone in a second. So what price do I put on my energy? Like to be in my vicinity? Of course, personal contact will be much more expensive than online contact, I think. Yeah, online. So do it online, and in-person contact plus the danger of being in the vicinity of dangerous people. How much would a rapist pay to set me up? Would they pay any amount? I think 50 would be an amount a rapist would pay to set a victim up. So there will be nothing around that price to buy from me, unless it's far away from my personal space. Far away, not reachable. And what's the highest amount a rapist would spend on a woman? 1,000? 1,000 if he knows the worth of the energy of a woman. But then you have to evaluate where you're at, and would that be possible So risk management, calculate the risk, the rape risk. I think 1,000 is not enough. But that 1,000 equals to a certain time. Yeah, energetic calculation of your pricing. A non-risk pricing to stay safe. That's all I think about. How can I offer what I want to offer and stay safe? That's very important. But I would really like to do in-person work for much less. But I'll find a way. So public places are safe. Public places. So me in a private space has to be priced high enough for a rapist to not see the worth of booking me and raping me. Rapists are very stingy. They usually don't spend much money on women. They rape their energy for free. So a rapist wouldn't spend much money. That's actually how you could know. Like, but I'm used to it. Like, I grew up in a family. Like, I've got millionaires in my family and sometimes no food. In what family does that happen? Like, a woman in a family raped to death, half her lifetime, got no food, needs to recover, needs to ask the government, with millionaires in her family or close to millionaire and getting richer and richer and richer people. But there is a almost raped to death woman, half a lifetime, who needs government money, that sort of government pays for that person. In my world, that is fucking ridiculous. In my world, that's not even possible. Popping a baby out of your vagina, which happens to be female. And then you fail to educate that girl that the world is a dangerous place. You tell her every human is love and you can love every human. Go and love the world, like every human is good in their heart. That's how I grew up. That was my belief. I thought everybody's good and I believed every word you told me. In my early 20s, that's when I started learning. I believed every word any person told me. And my parents knew how naive I was. So you cannot not educate a child, not tell the child how fucking fucked up the world is and teach that child to protect herself. Everything I protect now, I learned myself somehow and mostly through spiritual practices. Like the best protection I have is the spiritual protection, probably. I'd be dead if I didn't have any protection up there. I'd be dead. Like, I was so dumb and naive. I'd be so dead. So, and then that child, that super naive child who never got taught by her parents or anyone how bad the world is and how to protect yourself and boundary stuff. Like, if you realize your daughter is really bad with boundaries, why don't you take her to therapy and have a therapist teach her boundaries? What that is. I didn't even know what that is. I didn't even know the word until I went out there into the world and then people told me about it. I didn't even know what that was. I had to learn that all myself and then study to learn much more myself. Why did nobody teach me? And why am I being blamed for being traumatized if nobody taught me how to protect myself? So no, I think everything that's going on in this family is kind of unfair. As if it's my fault that I got raped. I still can't get over that. It's my fault that I saw love in every human being. It's my fault that I trusted everyone and believed every word people told me. It's like I remember the process of learning that people like really lie to your face knowingly. They look at you and they tell a lie and they know they're lying. The process of accepting that as a fact in my early 20s, I remember how I learned, like through more and more people, oh my God, that person lied and that person knew he or she was lying and they did that to gain that. I remember the process and still, it's still hard for me to accept. Like the rape thing, most worst, like as if they had a right to take your body. They really think that's okay. I'm 100% convinced. Rapists think they have a right to use your body for whatever, which is unbelievable. I still can't believe it, but it's a fact. Humans, evil, possessions, now I get it. Took me so long to get it, but now I get it. So yeah, I just watched a movie with like a daughter who was like out of order, and like the mother, she actually killed herself, but she told everyone the mother ran away or something. And the father with the new woman, and the woman hating that daughter. It's kind of the same story. Like my father's girlfriend tried to keep us away from him. You know, we are the bad ones, and we got popped out of a sick vagina, so we are bad children as well. I don't know, she wouldn't say that, like she would act and pretend, and that's the thing. People acting the way you're supposed to act, but it doesn't matter what your act is if your feelings don't match the action. What does that matter? You can do whatever you want. If you don't feel it, it's fake and it has no value. No value. It's not existent. Everything fake is not existent. So if you fake happy birthday but you don't really mean it, fake. Non-value, not valuable, not existent. I really love honesty. Like really, I loved the narcissist who told me to my face what they think. Like seriously, everything honest is better. Like an honest narcissist is better than a fake, I don't know, good person. I mean, narcissists are possessed. Anyway, they can't do anything about it, and I feel sorry. Like for people who have to humiliate other people to feel better or to feel worthy, I feel sorry for them. It's like seriously, like you can feel worthy with nothing. Can you imagine, narcissist? Can you imagine you can have nothing, be nothing in anybody's eyes and feel worthy because you are the same than any other human or animal? Well, let's get to the flies. So the only ones who do it like properly are the Buddhists, I think. They wouldn't even kill the fly because the fly probably has the same value than a human. Every living being has to be valued, is valuable, we're all the same, it's all energy. Yeah, don't kill the fly. So harmonious day, growth every day, contribution work going to. Yesterday I cleaned 2 more hours. It's like that cleaning, I don't know, it's not, I used to be so good and quick in cleaning and the time went quick. No, not this time, every hour feels like 2. I was sure I was like 3 or 4 hours. Nope, 2 hours. It felt like 4 contribution work. So today I'm gonna keep cleaning because now I am at 10 euros for food, and the day after tomorrow there won't be money for food. No, there will be. I always find a way. I don't know how many people are out there and not worried about anything, because I tested it. I went out there and did nothing. After 2018, whatever that person did to me, my inside was so dead, I just threw myself on the street and I said, that's it. I'm not gonna do anything anymore. Universe, feed me, guide me, show me, and I'm still here. I was fed, I had thousands of beds in thousands of homes or hotels and hostels everywhere. I never went to the emergency sleep accommodation. Never. There is like a place you can go for 5 Swiss francs, but I'd rather stayed on a bench next to the lake one night and did not sleep then slept during the day the next day somewhere near the lake. I just like lakes or water. And I'd rather did that than go to a accommodation with probably like really disgusting people with really disgusting energy. Sorry, homeless people, but I don't want to sleep next to drugged people or drunk people. That energy is disgusting. I'm rather near the lake for no money than paying 5 Swiss francs and sleep next to a drunk person. That's like, how low do you want to go? So my way of thinking must be clear by now. It's all energy, and I always try to find the best possible way. So What's the next? And I really got everything I need. Clothing. I've got everything I need so far. Like, and food. Like, there's always food everywhere. I realized, like, if you have no food, walk through the city, you're gonna find free food. There's always free food anywhere. You only don't see it when you don't need it. But then when you need it, like homeless, people think homelessness is so bad. No, you have no fucking idea how easy life could be. Like, people struggle and fight and torture their souls for whatever. But then when you really give up and you can't do anything and then just throw yourself on the street and see what happens, that's luxury compared to fighting through cancer, creating job or something. That's probably why I'm not motivated, but it's gonna come. I can feel it coming. It's very slow. It's slower than it should be. And I need to finish that cleaning. I just want to. Yesterday I could feel it. While I'm scrubbing the house, I have like so many insights, so many lights go on. Maybe that's the 40 lights. Like, I really want to get through the whole house. It's like an inner cleanse. I'm cleansing myself through cleansing Mother's house. And I'm scrubbing and kind of meditating. And I'm really properly scrubbing and I'm having the best lessons I need. The ones I really needed. As a daughter popped out of her raped vagina with millionaires in the family scrubbing Mother's floor for 20 euros an hour. I'm not gonna share €1 I earned. Every euro has to go into myself. Seriously, this is the lesson. Like, but you hear that from most rich families. But most would not. Like, most mothers I know, they would just always spoil their children with food. Always. Like, food would never be the issue. Never. I've never heard of that before. That's why I was so shocked. Like, that's, like, in my opinion, a mother. If you're a mother, like, there is no question. You do not play games with food or manipulate your child, try to push your child into work by reducing the luxury of having the exact food you need to be as healthy as possible. No, in my world, also not possible. I actually felt like Cinderella. Wasn't that, not Cinderella, is that the one? The one who was like scrubbing the floor in her family is the asshole of her family, but then the prince wanted to marry her. Because scrubbing, I'm scrubbing for 20 euros per hour. For 20 euros per hour, the floor, energetic cleaning in my family's home, who didn't feed me properly so I can heal in a month instead of 1 year. Scrub. Future, come. Everything is just the way it has to be, isn't it? We don't know who that pullover belongs to, so if anybody sees it and misses it, I'm wearing it until somebody claims it. My mother thought it's my niece's one. She said she promises it's not hers. Nobody knows where that pullover is coming from, so I'm wearing it until somebody says it's theirs. I really like it. This is pink. And it's sparkly. And this is, I think, supposed to be black. Black and white and pink and sparkles. I did not let Cat out in the morning. I just stayed strong. I thought, no, he has to learn to stay inside. And then I made him cuddle next to me. And he accepts it for a while. But he's just sitting there waiting for me. Wake up. Like you can see, he's not sleepy. He wants to get up and he needs me to get up so I can let him out. And he's just sitting there and waiting and I'm like half asleep. I'm like, fuck you, Cat. Like, what is wrong with you? I'm never gonna get up that early. It's not happening. I'm not getting up at 5 a.m. Why would I get up at 5 a.m., Cat? What should I do? What do you want me to do? Are you nuts? And he keeps like waiting and pushing and meowing. it's really annoying. Like, maybe I should, I don't know, really get up at 5. Like, he's fucking my head every morning at the moment. And yeah, but he has to, what do you want? Then you open the door, he goes outside, he comes back in, open the door, in and out, in and out. He doesn't really want to go out. He just wants you to do something for him. Like play with him or go somewhere. He would love for you to come with him to the garden, and then he's so excited. Just you being in the garden makes him so happy. And then when I let him out finally, like, he was like biting my face. He was so angry because I didn't let him out for so long. Like, seriously, cat. So the last 2 values: money, probably, cleaning, wellness. No. I really love wellness. Can somebody pay me to wellness? It has to be more than 1,000 so the rapists don't book me. Oh wait, it's in public places? Okay, with everyone. But I come there myself. Oh, I look into the mind of a half a lifetime raped woman. It's really like calculation. How safe am I? Am I safe at all? Can I leave the house? I remember how scared I was to leave the house like a year ago. Here, I didn't know who was that in Australia. Was it the guy from Switzerland? Would they come to Germany? If they came to Australia, like, seriously, what the fuck? I still don't know who was what, and I still don't know. She didn't reply. Reply to me, girl. Like, she said our dream came true. Have you heard what happened to our rapist? Like, she said the name, but I'm not gonna say the name. And I was like, no. And I sent her 2 messages. Please tell me, I want to know what happened to him. Is he dead or locked up? I really want to know. Am I safe forever? Or this lifetime? Or will we be unsafe as soon as he comes out? Because he's a guy, he knows people. They don't stay in there for long. Prison is full. That's it for today.